I'm gonna get these 2 plaques ready for head or skull mounts for deer skull mounts. Yeah. So I'm just gonna start sanding them, get them looking nicer. And if you haven't noticed, I'm using this little thing that has 3 wheels on it. I have the sanding wheel on it. You can have really anything. This little thing, I think we got at an auction, just like a lot of things we've got. Just like that snowblower that I'm working on too. But it's pretty good and handy for this. You can get it on the edges, so you can get a smooth edge. You can get it all those nooks and crannies on these plaques and stuff. It's a Craftsman. I don't even know if they're made anymore, but it's not too bad for this job. And as you can tell, this plaque's a little better than this one. But this one's gonna get the better deer head, I think, so. We'll flip them over and do the other side. See, now this side is good now. This side's good. I think for this plaque here, we're gonna probably go with this side, because this side looks a little prettier, more walnutty. These are walnut plaques. We were going for this darker ring in the middle, right here, where it's lighter on the edge and dark in the middle. It's pretty cool. This one's got the bark on it yet, which is even better. This one, on this side, it's just kind of all the same, it looks like, mostly. This side, it's still got that darker ring in the middle and the whiter on that side. So I'm guessing this side will be the side that we put the head on and the side sticking out. But I'm not 100% sure. For now, that's all I'm gonna do with these. But I think it'll be in the same video for you guys, but I think I could probably put clear coat or something on these, or something to enhance the colors a little bit, make them stick out a little more, and just be a little bit better. A little more unique, cool, whatever you want to say. That is the plan. This one doesn't really matter which side. I don't know which side I'll go with. But these are just plaques that have been cut out of trees that have fallen around here, and Dad cut them with the chainsaw that thick or so. Just kind of eyeballed it. He never really did any measuring, and that's how we got these 2 plaques. We got a few more for any other mounts we want to do. That turkey, my first turkey there that you guys seen, That is on a plaque, a walnut plaque too. You guys have seen that. And if you haven't, go check out that short. It's in a short. And yeah, you can see it there. You can see the before it was mounted and after it was mounted. And yeah. So, anyways, yeah, I'll bring you back when I'm ready to do the rest of these. Okay, I'm gonna put some clear coat on these plaques here for the deer heads, I should say. So you guys can watch me apply that. I don't know how it'll look for sure, but we'll just see. This one's gonna look cool, I think. This one might just be kind of, I don't know. This will just protect it from anything, but I mean, it's not gonna be in the weather or nothing, but just to protect it. And I think, especially on this one, like I say, it's gonna look kind of cool. But it'll kind of make the colors pop, I'm hoping. This one, I don't know really how it's gonna be. Either way, the shine will be pretty cool, I think. But if it shines, not sure. Yet again, not sure what it'll do. Supposed to be like a semi-gloss, it says, so. Now we get to the cool one. Probably. I think these are both walnut, but this one, you can see it's walnut. The other one, can't really tell anymore. Maybe it's not walnut even. I don't really know. I just think it was from where we got it laying around. Pretty sure, but don't really know. So far, that one, nah, it made it darker. This one really looks cool. No, I think I'll do the other sides, but I'll probably have to wait for that while these guys dry. So, yeah, I guess I'll clean up the stuff so it doesn't get hard and stuff, and, you know, make sure that doesn't get wasted. Put it back in the can. Oh, here, I'll show you what it is. It's called polyurethane clear semi-gloss. That's the brand, Minwax. So that looks cool right there. This one, I don't know. That one looks really cool. And I'm gonna do the back sides and then see how the back sides look and the front sides, and see which one I want to put the head on, which side I want the head on each of them. And yeah, so I'll clean that up and bring you back probably when they're all done. I probably won't even video the clear coat in the back side and stuff. But okay, I got them all clear coated. This is the back of them now. I've made my decision on what I want to be the back and the front. I got the deer heads here, but first I want to make some hangers. I'm going to use little screws, and then this wire. I do not know what size wire it is, but it's not too thin, but it's not too thick. I think it'd be just right for hanging this. So let's get going. So I guess I'll start the screw. Probably I'll go right in here. Right there. And I'll start the other one too. Now I'll just wrap the wire around. This is like how to make your own skull mount from scratch. Well, besides the part of you have to get the deer, which still kind of from scratch this way. I should probably make it like this, so probably want to go like that. The wire is going to want to go up there, so I guess that'll be fine. I just got to make sure it wants to go back this way too. I think that should be good enough. If not, I got plenty of wire to redo it. But should have grabbed some pliers or something. That would have been handy. handier than my hand. I can screw this screw down though. That'll hold good, I think. I think it should come off of there. But I definitely do need some pliers, so let me grab them real quick. I might have to loosen this side. I'm actually going to wrap it around the other way. It'll just want to sit better that way. This is my first time doing this, but I think it'll be alright. I'm not going for perfect, I'm just going for something that'll work and that doesn't look too terrible. Let's try that. We'll try to screw both screws down now. That's actually good. Notifications, of course. That is solid, so that's nice. Now I just gotta do that to the other one here. I don't know what all you guys can see. Let's face it towards the other one here.
That's also really strong and good. So that'll work as hopefully some nice hangers. Now I can flip it over. And then I kind of have to decide what head I want, what head I want to, or skull I should say, that I want on each of the, on which of the plaques. Because I got, let's see if I can show you. I got this one, which is my first buck, little 8-point, 4 on each side, very narrow rack, kind of, it's tall, that's for sure. It's a little different, but that was my first one. And then last year's my second buck, another 8-point, but it was bigger this time, as you can tell. We did this one differently. We cut down the sawzall, cut the skull in like half, basically. So we're gonna have to mount these different to the boards. This one, you still got the skull as a whole, except for the bottom jaw, because that fell off. And it wouldn't be probably good on there anyways. But this one, the bigger one, we're gonna have to drill a screw probably through the top, or I noticed another spot that I might decide to go through, because it might be more hidden and not look as bad. But then I got this, where we might be able to drill from the back of the board and drill into the back of the skull somewhere in here, possibly. We'll see what we end up doing. But first I'll make that decision and stuff, and then I'll be back. Okay. I think I'm gonna put the smaller one on this one that's not as good, this plaque. And then I'll put the bigger one on the better plaque. And hopefully that's a good decision. But I know now what to do to mount this one, because this one I watched a video. Now I'm just gonna drill right through here. He said this is the strongest part of the skull, so we'll just go right in here. Let's see. Yeah, we'll go right there. Okay, my screw is a little bigger than that, so then the screw will grab in that hole and hopefully suck the skull to the plaque. And I was preparing for this video here, and then I kind of spaced out on getting the screw ready. Okay, I got a spot marked where I think I want to drill the hole for the wood piece. So this drill bit's just a little smaller than my screw. Okay, so he said to kind of wallow this hole out on the board because the screw doesn't really need to grab as much there, just more so in the head of the deer. Said to run it through about there, right there. Then you can line your head up right there. I mean, and then he said, this will depend on your plaque and stuff too. But he said you gotta watch these teeth here, because they can really scratch your plaque. He's seen them scratch them pretty bad. Now I'm actually gonna loosen this screw up a little bit. Because of that, I don't want to scratch the plaque. This will kind of depend on your plaque, like I say. Also probably on how you want everything to look. I'm just lining it up how I want on this plaque. And then we'll see, thinking right there. Then he tightened it up the rest of the way with the screwdriver. Which, I have this 13-in-1 screwdriver that I got for Christmas. On that, you guys seen that on that video if you watched it. But I don't know if it has the right kind of star bit, nothing. So, actually I can probably fit this bit. Yeah. Like that. It's not magnetized or nothing, or not really held in there very well. But should do the job. Okay, I got it right where I want it. Don't want to hurt anything. I cleaned this off a while ago and it's been sitting since then, so it's a little dirty, but that looks good. The head's on there sturdy. I might try to tighten it a little more. I just do not want to break anything, the plaque or the head mount. Okay, we're gonna stop there. The screw, I don't know if you guys can tell very well. Screw is right there. It's not all the way, it's not sucked into the wood, but it's right up against it the whole way. That doesn't look too bad though. I mean, I would say your head's not gonna move very much at all. I mean, it shouldn't. It's just gonna sit in one spot the whole entire time, so don't really know why it would. There's that one. Get that out of the background. Right there. That's my first one. Okay, I'm gonna put this next one should be a little simpler for the mounting part of it, because it shouldn't need to have any, well, I might still drill holes in it, but won't have to worry about drilling a hole through the skull, I don't think, unless, I'll see. You guys will see too, because you'll be watching me here. So this one, just blowing it off again. I don't know if I'd recommend using compressed air though, because we don't want any bad failures here. Can't say that I recommend doing anything here because I've never done this before, but so far it's going all right. I'm gonna move this head, this deer head, out of the way, I guess. It's kind of in the way. Not exactly sure where I want to move it. I don't want to get dirty. Even if it is just the back, still don't really want to get dirty, so. That looks pretty nice on that one does. I will have to say this is going along smooth. I didn't know how it was going to turn out. Let's get you guys right up close there. If you're not in the way, we can keep you there. Just gotta, it's got a lot of white flakes and stuff flaking off of the outside. Even though we scrubbed it pretty good. This one will lay more back like that. That should be fine. I'm thinking I'm gonna want the skull part in the center though here. So yeah. Like that looks pretty good. You want to turn it like that more. Maybe a little bit back this way. Right in there, I'm thinking. And I gotta get stuff to do. I gotta grab a couple screws here. I don't think those two screws I grabbed will work. I gotta grab something else if I want to do it the way I do. So let me look here. I think these screws will do it. I just gotta, I'm thinking I'm gonna need some washers for them to hold right on it. There we go. Got washers on them. Now I don't know if I can get this in there. Nope, I'm not going to be able to. So I'm just going to have to hope. Stupid fly. Guess I'm just going to have to hope that the screws don't split the wood. And I'll do it all by hand. I think that's the only way I can do it. Maybe these screws won't work. I'm not 100% sure. Maybe I can try it, starting it with the impact. Because that'd be the hard part, is just getting the screws started. And I'll need an extension for that. It'll work somewhere. Should be able to get in there better. It caught. I don't know if it's gonna center out the way I want it to. I guess we'll see. I want to take it this way more. It's held on good. Good and sturdy. It is where I want it, I guess. In the middle of the dark part. Let me see if I can get it any tighter with the screwdriver. If not, then I don't think I need to. It's not really, it's not loose. It's held on good. Yeah, we're good. Okay. Well, it didn't split anything. Didn't break the mount. Didn't break the skull, I mean. Now I gotta blow myself off. Get all those pieces on me. Yeah, that's on. It might shift a little bit. Just because the screws were smaller than the hole and stuff. But it's held on. And it's not gonna go anywhere. I don't think. This whole skull's a little beaten up, so I was sure hoping I didn't split anything. And I think we're gonna leave it at that and hope that's good. I'll show you what I did here. There was 2 holes in the back of the I don't know, compartment that holds the brain or back part of the skull here, and 2 holes coming up from back from the eye holes here. And I just put a screw in each one of them right there with the washer on it. That seems to hold it good. Otherwise, my other option was to drill through the top here, drill straight down and screw a screw into the wood down there, which would have worked too. Might have held it sturdier than this is. This, like I say, has maybe a little wobble, but that's because the screws were smaller than the holes, so it's probably able to shift just a little bit. But once you have it mounted on the wall, it's not going to shift anyways. Yeah, I don't think that looks bad at all. I do kind of like how it's coming out at an angle here. The other one is just, you know, that. But that looks cool too. They both look cool. I really like this walnut on here though. That's really cool. The other one was walnut too, but it was older, I guess, and they actually almost look like they're out of the same tree. They have knots in the same spots, and they have the same kind of shape. So I think they were, so maybe they're not old, that other one's not older, but it was weathered more. Rotted out a little more. Stuff, it looked older. But I think it was just weathered more. Anyways, that'll be a long enough video for this. This is kind of a little how to mount your own deer skulls, or kind of, not really. It's more of a, I'm just showing you what I'm doing, but anyways, this is over a process of several months because I didn't keep going at this, even though I should have. I didn't also show you the part where we boiled these and stuff to get the skin off or nothing, but anyways. Yeah, thanks for watching. If you want to see more videos like this, more on the turkey stuff too, go ahead and subscribe, and you guys might see more of them in the future. And also, I might possibly start a second hunting channel or something sometime, not now, but in the future, maybe. So stay tuned for that. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.